I greet you with peace. I greet you with love. This is Dr. Oguname. It's a beautiful day over here today. I want to share a very fast soul food with you this morning. Have you ever wondered why is it that it seems there are too many jealousy when it have to do with the Great Benin history? Why do so many tribes, in most cases even our own neighbors and our whole family, they are so jealous and they always like to use Benin, spoil Benin name, gossip about Benin, talk about Benin, as if Benin is the capital city of Nigeria, as if Benin is the one in charge of all of their problems. No Benin must ever be a president of Nigeria. But all these people who are pointing fingers, who are insulting, many of them, they have been Minister of Nigeria, Minister of Petroleum, Minister of Finance. They have almost all offices that you need to hold in a country. But yet, they are still very jealous of the Beninese. Why is it so? That's why I want to share something with you now. You see, although many of them that are even jealous don't even know. They just feel like they don't like these people. They are jealous. They don't really even know why they are jealous. Many of them don't even know why they are jealous. They just know they don't like these people. But let me share something with you because this is a very quick, fast one. You see, these people you recognize as Benin people. We are ancient people. When I say ancient, I'm not referring to your type of understanding of being ancient. You see, about 18,000 years ago, shortly after the second flood, these people you call Benin people, we migrated away from the ancient Kush Empire. We migrated from what you can call the ancient Kush Empire. And that was 18,000 years ago, shortly after the second flood. But there is something you have to understand. This group of people that migrated away, I'm talking now about my ancestors, of course, that migrated away from this Kush Empire, they were not just ordinary citizens. Don't forget ancient society. We have different structure of a society. So the group of people that decide to migrated away from the ancient Kush Empire, these were warriors, hunters, strong witch doctors, farmers, people who have strong awareness in herbs, people who have strong understanding of what surrounds them, people who are trackers. They know how to, understand geography and how to connect with the earth. So when they migrated away from ancient Kush, they were no group of uncivilized black people who were looking for somewhere to go and settle and then start from there. No, they were a well-organized group of individuals already who have all the necessary knowledge, ideas that they need, but they were not so much, meaning they were very few in number. That position we have right now, they specifically selected that place when they arrived in where you can call West Africa. They present-day Nigeria, I mean. They specifically select that place for so many reasons. Some of the reasons I will not share with you. But one of the reasons why they selected that place is because of the perfect land scale. If you want to see Benin, take a drone and view Benin from above. That's where you will know what I'm talking about. Or climb a hill, a mountain top, and view the old Benin. That's where you will understand what I'm talking about. That's the only area I can share with you. So there were many, many secrets and reasons that make them choose and decide and say, this is where we will settle. This is where we will rebuild ourselves. But we were very few of us. But the secret is this. We were few, but we were warriors. We were few, we were hunters. When I say hunter, like a professional. Meanwhile, at that same time, that same 18,000 years ago, there were few groups of people that scattered all over also those rainforests and bushes. Some still don't have some, I'm not laughing your ancestors, I'm just saying the truth. Some still did not have a position they settled yet. They were still migrating. Maybe they spent 2 weeks in this bush and then they pack all their bags again. They keep on walking because they don't have the type of knowledge my ancestors were having. They don't understand geography. They don't understand mathematics. They don't understand military science. They don't understand agriculture and the rest. So it makes them still wander around. It makes them still want to know around. You have to know that in ancient days, knowledge was not something you just pick. Sometimes you have to work for it. Sometimes you have to seek and beg for it. So those who have more knowledge than you always have upper hand, just like today's society. America, Europe, they are fucking Africa because why? They have knowledge which Africans don't have access to. That's the same way it was 20,000 years ago. So what my ancestors did was they not sit and draw a plan. What was the plan? The plan was to coordinate. That's why you have to listen to my teaching where I say the colonial system of Ancient Benin Empire. The teachings on my YouTube channel is also on this, no, not this page, the Great Benin page, the other of our page. It's also there. Why these things are important? Good morning, everyone. Why these things are important to share with you is this. My ancestors, they sat down and they now observe the society around them. That is where they now understand, okay, we still have some groups of humans living in some of all these bushes somewhere. Okay, let's meet up with them and understand their level of thinking and their level of awareness. My ancestors start meeting up with all these small family, which now grow up to become many of all these tribes today, which I will not be naming. I will not be naming it so that you can protect your ego. They start meeting up with all those your ancestors. They see that, these people, they still don't understand. They're still not involved. But it's not their fault because they are coming from ancient Kush Empire. They have built a lot of things. They have even fought a lot of war with Kemets. They have fought a lot of war with Assyrians, a lot of war with Egyptians. They know themselves so deep. So they have been far exposed. So it means they were carrying knowledge that was more than 10,000 years ahead of the people they came to see in those bushes. So for them was that, okay, these people never develop. These people never tear Irish. Okay, no problem. So after my ancestors has finally settled down, they now decide now to approach these people and make them now become a part of our empire. We are not so much in numbers, but that few are tested and trusted. So some of those tribes were like, no, we don't need somebody. But when they now see that our force is not something you can make in with, they had no option. They joined us. You can think, but that is not right, Oguname. Why will your ancestors go and pick those people from the bush and hire them to join you? That is not right. Why you don't leave them on their own? They would have been flushed out of human history. You don't understand the civilization, the journey of a man. Everything is a process. So many tribes, they don't made it up till today. So you have to join yourself with a stronger and a bigger tribe, which will now look like, which will now project themselves now like a protection to protect you. If you just remain where you are, a wild animal can just come and slaughter the whole village. People who are looking for slaves can just invade your land and take you all as a slave. So you always needed to be a part of something that is bigger than you. So Benin Kingdom, Benin Empire was that part of something that was bigger than all of them. In case you don't know, in ancient time, it was a great honor and privilege to your ancestors that they have partnership with Ancient Great Benin. Because when you are partnership with us, you are covered. When you are partnership with us, you are protected. Just like America of today. When you are a close ally of them, you are safe. That's exactly what I'm trying to share with you. So Ancient Benin Empire was a pre-colonial empire. That was how we colonized all these little people around, and then I give them a structure, a royal structure, a kind of a divine structure that makes them now follow along. That's why you see today so many kingdoms around that Nigeria are still paying tributes to Ancient Benin Kingdom. Not because we had the tallest. It's because of what our ancestors have done. So you have people today now who are just jealous that these small people, they're not even many. Yet they do that saying, I then no pass. Not be our fault. It is our gene. It is our blood. Our royal ancient ancestors now waiting there be, now they still live for us. So not jealous us. You all know saying I so God. Because all those little tribe will never force you to speak our language. We never forced you to worship our God. We never forced you to even eat what we eat. What we only did to your ancestors was to let your ancestors know and understand that our Oba is in charge of all this territory. And whenever we go to war, you have to also come with us to war. Whenever we have war, you have to also join us to fight war. That was the only thing. Then every Igwe festival, then you have now to bring like a homage. You have now to bring a homage to us to say thank you. To say to say I am enjoy your partnership, to say I accept you, I am one with you, I am loyal to you, and we never imposed any of you. We never use force on any of you. We never use any of you as a sacrifice or all these lies people are saying now. We don't do, we never did anything like that. So the point here I'm trying to make is, especially if you are a Benin man, my network is checking. What I'm trying to share with you is, especially if you are a Benin man, don't always sit and don't always sit and just wonder, but why do these people hate us like this? Just know it's normal. It's just normal because you know why? That their ancestors, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 years ago, that was sitting and putting his hand in his joy and wishing to carry that Benin royal blood so he could have power and voice like the Benins. He has come back to life now, and now he still carry that stock energy within them, and that's what he is using now to interpret you. Just like, for example, the Ishans and the Benins. The Ishans and Benins, we are family. But a lot of things happened, and now make them migrated out of Benin.